Hey everybody, and welcome to my next Let's Play and the very first video on my second channel. It is going to be, from now on, my official Let's Play channel. I haven't done a video or update on yet on the main channel, so you know, there won't be a whole lot of subscribers yet, but that will all change in the next coming days when I do make the announcement, etc, etc. And the reason why I do this is because, again, with the machinimas, the cinematics that I now make, I attracted a whole new crowd that is not really interested in the Let's Plays, and they kinda, how do you say, they kinda conflict with each other, especially when I do multiple games at once and, you know, need to actually rush them out there. It actually is not that good. So instead of actually making a new channel where I would focus only on the machinimas and cinematics, I decided to already keep my channel where I have all the subscribers and make a new channel for the people who just want to see Let's Play content. I mean, it's a lot less produced, obviously, than the main channel. That's actually narrative content that's scripted, produced, edited, etc. So, you know, a lot more base level. But still, I do love me some Let's Plays to watch and make, so for those people, we can do it here. I still have to figure out the pattern that we're going to do it on this channel. For example, I did, 5 videos per day, but only made the last video public. People didn't really like that. People got very confused. They were like, where are the previous 4 parts? People asked me to just upload 1 video per day. So I'll see how I do it. I will play about 3 games at a specific time, so that there can be a little bit of variety. And what I was thinking was do it Game Grump style, where I would do 3 videos per day, and each video will actually be a different game. Anyway, we start off with Medal of Honor Pacific Assault. And I've covered this, of course, in a DDay special, the Pearl Harbor level, but now we will actually start... we'll play on medium. Every time I will do a Let's Play on my second channel, Konoha Plays, I will make a announcement video on my main channel, which will be a 1 minute to 2 minute compilation video, where if people are interested in a certain game, they can actually go to this channel and watch it. That way I can still keep my viewers from the main channel informed on what I play, without them actually having to spam them with all the videos. The first level is actually also a DDay level. I was actually thinking of still doing a DDay special on this, but it is very short. Yeah, see, it actually says it, DDay. What one has to realize...
That's just fine with me! Yeah! No way anybody's still alive on that joint!
Wouldn't count on that if I was you! Any of you new guys feel like throwing up? Word of advice! Do it now!
This came out way before the Pacific.
3 week wonders. That's what we called the new guys.
So there wasn't a whole lot of reference.
They got, it wasn't enough. They usually didn't last very long. No matter how much training you got or how strong you are, when you strap up and step on a battlefield for the first time, it changes you forever. Tarawa was just another strip of sand out in the middle of nowhere, but for many of us, it would be the last thing we ever saw.
Tommy! I'll see you on the beach!
I mean, there were, of course, movies about the Pacific Theater War, but none were as bombastic as, for example, Letters from Iwo Jima, Flags for Our Fathers, the Pacific, you know. Oh, first thing that we gotta do is change the mouse sensitivity to higher.
20 seconds! Conlan! Mount that 50!
Yes, sir! Now this game here is surprisingly narrative compared to regular Medal of Honor games. Like That's interesting. I thought I turned that off. Hold on. Sorry, I keep going back to the options, but I thought I had allied off. Crosshair off. Player bleeding off. Squad commands on. Toggle aim. Blah, 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 blah. Alright. Okay. Oh, that guy got owned. Oh god. I'm actually getting hit pretty bad. Oh god. Move. This is a very old game. I cannot actually move and aim down sights at the same time. Uh-oh. I can take much more of this. I have 20 HP left. Some help here, please. Dear God. 9 HP. Do we have a medic? Oh, Jesus. I'm not getting him. What the fuck? There. Nope, that's ammo. You can see by the speed that they... Ooh, I think that they actually go for a little bit more of a realistic, slower pace kind of game.
Maggot, puke, worm, and scumbag. Just a few of the names I was given by my beloved drill instructor in the summer of 1941. Before then, my biggest problem was delivering groceries and not breaking the eggs. Now every time I turn around, some crazy Jap's trying to gut me. I remember asking the recruitment officer, "What's the deal with you guys?" I swear to God, he looked right through me and he said, "Deal? We're Marines, son, and we deal in lead." Next thing I knew, I was on a train for San Diego. Soldiering for the Corps. Boot camp.
In a way, I don't know if... ooh, I'm going to say something very controversial here. It might actually be even more narrative than Brothers in Arms, which I'm actually playing also currently on my main channel. Like, you follow them all the way from training up to the end. I've actually never completed the game, so I don't know exactly where it goes to, but...
Rise and shine, ladies! Beauty sleeps over! Front and center! Do you understand me?
Yes, sir!
In the beginning was God. All else was darkness. So God created the heavens and the earth. He divided the earth between land and sea. And these he filled with many assorted creatures. The dark, slimy creatures of the oceans God called sailors, and he dressed them accordingly. The flighty creatures of the air he called airmen, and these he clothed in uniforms which were ruffled and foul. The lower creatures of the land God called soldiers, and he gave them trousers too short, covers too long, and pockets to warm their hands. And on the seventh day, as you know, God rested. And on the 8th day, at 0500 hours, God looked down upon the earth and was not happy. God was not happy! So he thought about his labors, and in his infinite wisdom, God created a divine creature. And this he called a Marine. And these Marines, whom God created in his own image, were to be of the air, the land, and the sea. And these he gave practical, fighting uniforms, so that they could wage war against the forces of Satan and evil. And he gave them evening and dress uniforms, so they might score with the ladies on Saturday night and impress the hell out of everybody. And at the end of the 8th day, God looked down upon the earth and saw that it was good. But was God happy? No! Because in the course of his labors, he had forgotten one thing. He did not have a Marine uniform, but he thought about it and satisfied himself in knowing that, well, not everybody can be a Marine. This puts me one step above God, because I am a Marine. You remember that, and we'll get along just fine. Now you maggots have exactly 3 minutes until I expect you standing at attention outside. Fall out!
Yep, that's a speech right there. Full Metal Jacket.
Whew, he scares me, Frank. I think maybe he is God.
Well, Jimmy, just keep your head down and do what he says, and we won't have to find out. Willie, you coming?
Oh, yeah, Frank. Oh, hey, Tommy, right? Tommy Conlon? My name's Willie Gaines. This here's Frank Minoso and Jimmy Sullivan. Where are you from, Tommy?
Oregon. You?
Guys, let's head out. We don't want to piss off God, do we?
That's a squad actually that you are with later, and one of them is the medic who heals you as well. So it's kind of cool.
Today is the day we separate the men from the girls. You little pukes will learn the basic necessities for survival, and then maybe, I said maybe, you will become a part of the United States Marine Corps. Are you ready?
Aye, Sergeant!
Now, Baker Squad, you are to sit tight and wait for your babysitter to show up. I am not him. Able Squad, I want to see you ladies hightail it over to my obstacle course on the double. Move out! I want to see nothing but asses and elbows, ladies!
Again, the squad thing might not have been so
Make 'em
impressive.
proud, boys. Stick
But this
together.
game came out in like
You got it, Frank.
2004
Come on,
or
Jimmy.
so, like it's 12
Tommy.
years old or something. I mean, it was pretty impressive for its time when it came out. But because it was a PC-only release, it didn't get a whole lot of attention. The console version, not Pacific Assault, what is it called? Rising Sun got more attention. And that was quite mediocre. So, whoa. Easy there, buddy. What do we do?
When out in the field, you are going to come across many barriers that you will need to navigate over, under, and through. This course will teach you the Marines' way of doing just that. If you think you have a better way, you can leave now and go show your mother. You are government property, so you better do it my way, and you better like it.
Yes, sir.
Come on, boys. We can do this better than that group. Let's show them what we got.
I think the names are Jimmy, Frank, and Willie.
Now get over that wall. Not bad, ladies. Now run through those tunnels. This here in front of you is the Marines' mud pit. Think of it as your own little swamp. Move out, piggy! Now get on your belly and crawl like the worms you are. If you get caught in that wire, I will leave you here. Now move it!
Very systematic fire.
We don't have all day, sweetheart. Get up and over those.
There's actually no sprint button. It's interesting. All right, let's go.
Get across the pit using the balance board. Double time.
Whoa, that guy fell. Ha.
Now you are going to learn how to use that rifle that you love so much. Hit those dummies with the butt of your rifle.
The fact that it had physics was also pretty revolutionary. Whoa.
Sergeant! I'm sorry,
You will not apologize. You will continue to destroy the enemy any way you can. What are you turd balls looking at? If the rest of you had half the strength of Private Minoso, I might actually have something to work with. Well, I can't believe you all made it through in one piece. Now let's see how you girls handle the business end of your weapon. Get your butts onto that transport and we'll finish on the firing range. Move it!
Frank Minoso. That's Will,
Man,
Jimmy,
what a hard ass. You said it.
the one with the glasses.
Knock it off, you two. That was the hard part. Let's move!
Who died and made him boss?
I was about to say, like, I guess he's the leader of the group, but the others are not. Did not comply.
Welcome to my firing range. You will listen to every word I say. I have not lost a single scumbag on my firing line, and I will not lose one today. Do you ladies understand me? Now gather up some ammo, pick a spot on the range, and we'll get to work.
The hell does that mean? I know that there's not too long ago there was like a mortar malfunction somewhere in, I believe, the Dutch military, and people die during a drill. I guess people do die during exercises sometimes. Or training.
$1 each, boys. $1 each.
Did I get it?
Aim at the target in front of you. If you hit one, and I mean the bullseye, wait for it to be replaced with a new one. If you move, it will not be very accurate, so keep those boots planted. If you nail down, you will be more accurate. And getting down in the dirt is even better, so try all three positions. Ready on the right. Ready on the left. Stand by, targets. Fire!
Bam. Reloading. Doing pretty good, if I do say so myself.
Conlon, Gates, we have 2 scoped rifles available for use today. See how many hits you can get on the long-range targets.
No problem, sir. Alright, that's first dude standing. Nice sound effect, too.
Check out Willie. That's right, ladies. I'm a crack shot. Just get me over to Germany, and me and this rifle will win that war all by our lonesomes.
Talk is cheap, Private, but that's some pretty fair shooting.
So this also
Let's see
showed.
what you boots can do with the autos. You 4 head back to the ammo table, and Corporal Bates there will issue you each an M1928A1 Thompson submachine gun.